hello there. How are you this afternoon? It's Rev Tim, and today is Mary Oliver. I don't know if you can see Grayson there or not in the camera shot. Um, Today is Mary Oliver Saturday, and I've picked a specific poem for you for two reasons. First, the title, In Blackwater Woods, because our service tomorrow is entitled The Last Child in the Woods, Reclaiming Nature and Nurture. And so I like the connection in Blackwater Woods and also the last child in the woods. The second reason I selected this poem is we used it today in our autumn spiritual retreat. It was a really wonderful 4-hour retreat reflecting on the spirituality and the life lessons of autumn of this season. And today was a gorgeous, gorgeous day in Fresno. After the retreat, Grayson and I went out and took a really wonderful long walk. A tip, Clovis Community College is virtually empty, and you can park there and take just a great walk around the campus, but also you can get onto the bike trail that's right in front, and it's a less busy area. Real treasure. So, and the last thing I expected to do was come back from this wonderful afternoon in the embrace of Mother Nature and have to record my Mary Oliver Saturday inside. But just as I was ready to begin, my neighbor decided to start doing yard work. And so it was the lawnmower, and now it's the weed whacker. And there's no way I could record outside, even though I wish I was under a tree right now. So this is In Blackwater Woods by Mary Oliver. Look, the trees are turning their own bodies into pillars of light, are giving off the rich fragrance of cinnamon and fulfillment. The long tapers of cattails are bursting and floating away over the blue shoulders of the pond. No matter what its name is nameless now. Every year, everything I have ever learned in my lifetime leads back to this: the fires and the black river of loss, whose other side is salvation, whose meaning none of us will ever know. To live in this world, you must be able to do three things: to hold what is mortal. To love what is mortal. I'm going to start that again. You may be hearing just like scratchy noises. It's because at this moment, Grayson decided it was time to scratch and fluff his bed, which is right next to me. So I am going to take us back to the beginning because I want to be able to savor this with you without interruption. In Blackwater Woods by Mary Oliver. Look, the trees are turning their own bodies into pillars of light, are giving off the rich fragrance of cinnamon and fulfillment. The long tapers of cattails are bursting and floating away over the blue shoulders of the ponds. And every pond, no matter what its name is nameless now. Every year, everything I have ever learned in my lifetime leads back to this: the fires and the black river of loss, whose other side is salvation, whose meaning none of us will ever know. To live in this world, you must be able to do three things. To love what is mortal, to hold it against your bones, knowing your own life depends on it. And when the time comes to let it go, to let it go. In Blackwater Woods by Mary Oliver. One of the things I shared when I shared this at the retreat is I just love this reclaiming, how Mary Oliver reclaims the word salvation, because we know a lot of the churches that surround the Unitarian Universalist Church of Fresno, especially our mega churches, very clearly have an idea what salvation is, and they very clearly determine who is in and who is out. But this is Mary Oliver. She says, every year, everything I've ever learned in my lifetime leads back to this: the fires and the black river of loss, whose other side is salvation, whose meaning none of us will ever know. I just love that, how she reclaims salvation from the sort of that fundamentalist definition, and she says, salvation whose meaning none of us will ever know. So I hope I will see you tomorrow at 10:30 here on Facebook. We're now also going to be streaming live on YouTube, so you can also watch the service live on YouTube. The advantage on YouTube, I have to confess, is the music on YouTube will be in stereo, which means the sound quality will be just much, much stronger than is possible on Facebook. The downside is most folks are on Facebook, and that's where most of the comment box and emojis will be occurring. So you can pick the stereo phonic experience on YouTube, or the more people are going to be there in community on Facebook. But either way, the service begins at 10:30 and is The Last Child in the Woods, reclaiming nature and nurture. And we have special musical guests who have one piece of music that's just really a delight, and another piece of music that is spiritually rich. So I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.